Okay, closing time.
Okay, so I kind of feel okay, what's going on with work? I'm going to read you. There's a lot going on with work, actually. I'm going to read you. People are just so fucking mean. So the Boston Globe put out, those in the hospitality industry say there's been an increase in uncomfortable interactions with rude customers. So much so that industry leaders in Massachusetts and Rhode Island have launched public service campaigns urging people to be more patient and kind to the servers and staffers tasked with taking care of them. And, my thing is people have been... You would think that the pandemic would bring out, the betterness in people... But I feel like it's just brought out the fucking rudeness of people.
God, mad
people
ugly
are
people
so
out there.
They're savages, man.
Yeah.
They're fucking savages. And for instance, we've had really fucking bad weather in New York. I mean, the whole world has. The whole world has had fucking bad weather.
Yeah.
But
unpredictable weather that's not natural.
We have the outdoor seating, which is technically shielded, but not really, because once it rains, especially if you get the wind's blowing the rain into the shelters, that we have. The tables are wet. The chairs are wet. If a car drives by, forget about it. This happened to me the other day where it was pissing ass rain. People were sitting outside disrespectfully, might I add you. I get very irritated about it. Mm-hmm. Or in the extreme heat. Mm-hmm. And a car drove by and splashed water all over me, and I had to work the rest of my shift soaking fucking wet from dirty ass street water. Yeah. No fucking thank you. Because you're too scared to fucking go inside.
Yeah.
If you know it's going to rain, stay your fucking ass home if you're not willing to go inside.
Yeah.
And so it's been super rainy lately and all this stuff, and people will come in and they'll be like, we'll sit outside. And I'm straight up with them. I don't fucking care if I get in trouble. I'm like, listen, if you sit outside and it's raining, I'm not going to come serve you.
Yeah. Because they might be undercover, but you have to walk in the rain and then to get to them.
They literally say, well, isn't there a roof? And I said, how do you think I'm going to get out there to serve you?
Yeah.
I'm not going to fucking lie. I was the fucking worst waitress the other day. These two bitches sat outside in the rain, and I said, if you're scared to sit inside, I'll put you in the back. Nobody's back there, I'll open up a window, whatever. I will, I'll respect you, you respect me. Mm-hmm. No, we really want to sit outside.
Was it a COVID thing?
No, they just wanted to fucking sit outside.
Okay.
For some reason.
Yeah.
And so, they sit outside and, it's pissing ass rain. So I have to get my umbrella, and then I have to step outside and I have to take their order, but then they want to try a whole bunch of different wines. So then I don't take their order and come back. I have to bring them 4 different wines to try so they can figure it out. And then, I have my umbrella, I'm taking their drinks out, and then they're trying them, and then they order a Pinot Grigio and a Pinot Noir or something like that. And then I bring out their drinks. Well, your drinks are probably going to taste good because I'm covering my own self. Your fucking trays, you're getting rainwater in your fucking wine right now.
Yeah.
And guess what? I don't give 2 fucks.
Yeah.
I give your thing, can we have ice on the side? Bitch, I'm soaking wet looking like a goddamn dog right now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fucked up.
You are disrespectful.
Yeah, that's mad disrespectful.
You are disrespectful.
Yeah.
Somebody comes in the other day, pissing ass rain. Can you wipe off these seats for us? Can you, dry them off? Because, we want to sit outside. I said, I'm not serving anybody outside. You can sit out there and clean it off yourself. I'm not serving anybody outside.
Yeah. Good for you.
I'm not serving you. I'm not working my shift soaking wet.
Yeah.
Because your dumbass won't come inside.
Yeah. And here's my thing is if they don't want to come inside because it's a COVID thing, I feel like the people who are really scared of COVID are vaccinated. Right. So you shouldn't be scared because the vaccination works, right?
Right. Exactly. And like I said, I will put you in the back as far away from people as possible. I will cater to you inside.
Exactly. I feel like that's more than fair.
Somebody sat outside the other day. It was pissing ass rain. I'm not going to go greet you until it stops raining. And then he got up and left, and he looked mad. I was watching him from out the window.
Yep.
Sorry you didn't get served. Do you think you're going to get served out in the fucking rain?
Yeah.
I have to go in the rain.
Yeah, and it hasn't been, drizzling. It's been,
raining.
Almost hurricane feeling. Windy, just, blankets of rain, soaking wet. It hasn't been a nice misty rain. It's been really bad this season.
Yeah, totally. Absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely. And also, I mean, this is a little off subject, but, and this isn't anybody's fault because our sodas come out of the gun.
Yeah.
And nothing out of the gun fucking tastes good.
Yeah.
Like, I do not know why people get sodas out of the gun. They never taste good, and half the time people are, like, being like, I don't like this, can I get something else? Because their sodas don't taste good.
Well, they're probably not cleaning the piping.
Yeah, well, that's a whole different story. But I was so disgusted the other day because this table wanted a lemonade. I got them a lemonade. They didn't like the way the lemonade tasted, so I took it back. But then they wanted a Coke, so I put the lemonade down. I got the Coke, brought the Coke out. My fault. I should have just automatically went to the back and took the lemonade to the dish.
Yeah.
But I didn't. And then I went to go take a drink of my water, and I accidentally grabbed the lemonade, and I took a drink of the lemonade. Now, if it was somebody I was working with, if it was anybody's straw that I was drinking out of, I would still be skeeved out, but it wouldn't matter so much. But I just took a huge-ass gulp of lemonade, thinking it was my water, from this fucking stranger that I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
So I was, like, freaking out, like, automatically. I knew I was in my head, but I was like, that's it. I'm sick. My throat's starting to hurt. I'm freaking out. Like, I was freaking out.
Yeah,
so
you're, like, manifesting sickness.
I fucking grabbed myself a shot of tequila, and I fucking took that at work. And I was like, I don't fucking care if I'm getting in trouble. I'm washing this. This is the only thing that's mentally going to get me through taking a drink out of this person's straw.
Yeah.
So,
Damn.
I don't know. That was a whole thing. And, through the rest of the day, I was just like, I was battling with, what if the boss saw me take a shot? And also with, fuck, like, am I going to get sick? Like, is this going to be the moment I fucking get sick because my dumb ass didn't put the lemonade in the fucking dishwasher? Mm-hmm. And I fucking took a drink of it. You know what I mean? And the next day I felt fine.
Yeah.
It was
all
fine.
in your head.
It was all in my head, but, it's whatever. And then the last thing about work that's really irritated me, and at what point is your job not your job? We got an email that said, and I don't know, because I've always been pretty good about, like, if my boss calls me, like, I call him back, or, if we have an email or that we need to respond to, like, I'll say whatever.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, let's say my shift starts at 11 o'clock. My fucking shift starts at 11 o'clock. I'm not starting to work without fucking getting paid.
Yeah.
So we got this email that said everybody needs to be more mindful about responding to emails and responding to texts and getting back to whatever, like, don't be disrespectful or, like, something along the lines of that. And I was kind of, like, taken aback. And I was like, fuck you.
Yeah.
Even though, like, we are all attached to our phones probably every moment of every day.
Yeah.
Work is my job.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like I'm required to text you back.
Mm-hmm. At the drop of a hat, just
at
because
the drop
you
of
fucking
a hat,
need me.
because you.
I'm not on the clock. I'm not getting paid right now.
I'm not on the clock. I'm not getting paid.
Well, I actually am having the exact same issues. My coworker and I, Amanda, we're constantly getting emails from parents at 6, 7 o'clock at night, and then we're like, do we text back? Do we not text back? Like, it's obviously urgent to them. It's not urgent to us because we're aware that their needs are completely ridiculous.
Yeah.
But, we also don't want to be in a bad light because we didn't respond to them. But you're sending me an email at 8:30 at night.
Yeah. I'm a human too.
And I'm supposed to just drop everything that I'm doing with my own personal life and all my stuff. You don't know if I have a second job. I do. I have multiple jobs.
Yeah.
You don't know what I'm doing to respond to your stupid email about your 3-year-old who peed his pants.
Yeah.
3-year-olds pee their pants.
Yeah.
It happens. We don't have to have a fucking discussion about it.
Right.
So, or like, but anything, just the wildest request. And even if it is a serious request, I don't get paid salary.
Yeah.
I get paid fucking hourly. So when I clock in, then I will fucking respond to you.
Right.
And so me and my coworker, Amanda, like, we finally had to take a step back and we were like, we are only answering emails until 6 o'clock. Now, I get out of work at 4:30. So I'm giving you an hour and a half.
Yep.
If you have a fucking issue.
Yeah.
To email me.
I will work for free until 6 o'clock, and that is the time I'm gracing you with.
Uh-huh.
After 6 o'clock, I'm not working for free anymore.
Fuck no. fuck no, I'm not getting paid.
Yeah.
And I already don't get paid enough to begin with.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? So, yeah, I'm on your side. It's like, first of all, if you need me, why do you need me?
Right.
Especially at your job. Like, your job only requires you to mentally and physically be there for your hours.
Right.
It's not like an office job where, oh God, I have to take this call, or, oh, I got to get all this paperwork done, or whatever the case may be. Like, you show up, you serve customers, and when you're not there, there's nothing for you to do. You can't roll silverware or serve customers or anything. You're not the manager.
Yeah.
So you're not making schedules or doing anything, then you're not working for salary.
Yeah.
So for you to be expected to drop everything you're doing to answer a question that they have,
right,
just seems a little ridiculous.
Yeah, and it's like, here's the thing, is like, it doesn't really happen. Like, rarely have I been texted on my day off, like, whatever. It was just, I don't know who the email was regarding that they were just
It obviously wasn't you, because you're really good about that.
Right, like, obviously, it was something probably somebody did, and so they were just generalizing it to not make somebody feel bad.
Yeah.
That's what I'm assuming, because that's what people do, because, like, it is hard to go to a direct person and be like, hey, like, I need you to do this.
Yeah.
So, like, you kind of generalize it, and if you feel guilty about it, you kind of know, oh, fuck, like, that's me. I should do whatever.
Yeah.
But when I read this, I was like, the fuck?
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't get a lot of, like, out-of-work texts or, like, phone calls or anything like that. But
I do.
I think just in a... but, like, for you, like, just in a general sense, work is not my life.
Exactly.
I should not have to be subjected to work every single second of every single day. I should not be ready to answer your emails, answer your phone calls, answer your texts every second of every day because you might need me.
Yeah.
I work when I'm scheduled to work. And I've said it before. If I start work at 11 o'clock, if I start getting paid at 11 o'clock, I'm always on time. I'm always there early to make sure I'm ready to go by
11
the time.
o'clock.
Yeah, the time I'm scheduled for. But I'm not starting any sooner. And if I am, I'm fucking getting paid for it.
Exactly.
I do not work for free.
You tell them.
Like, I don't.
Yeah.
I can't. And nobody should.
Nobody should.
Nobody should work for free.
No.
We did not ask to be here. We are doing a service for people, and we deserve to get paid.
We are contributing to society.
We're contributing to society, and we deserve to get fucking paid for it.
Exactly. And then we deserve to live our lives and have joy outside of that.
Yeah. Because work is not, I mean, work can be fun, but, like, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
We deserve to have a life outside of work. So, I don't know. Those are kind of my things with work. Like, I don't know. I was kind of irritated by that email. And I know it had nothing to do with me.
No, I know. But it's still irritating.
Just, like, as a general whole of, like, people. I'm fighting for the people.
Yes. Well, not only that, but there might be one day where you can't respond to an email because you're busy doing something. And then it's going to be that one time that you don't respond to an email. Somebody's going to be like, oh, well, Tealana flaked or something. And it's like,
right.
No. 99 other times I've been there. And this one time, now all of a sudden, I'm a bad fucking person.
Right.
Fuck you.
Exactly. Totally.
Well, something that's irritating me about the restaurant business is this whole COVID vaccine.
Oh yeah, so it
mandate.
just came out today. Let's see if I can find the article.
Yeah, do you have the article?
It just came out today.
It can't get more wild than this, guys.
That where is it? Basically they're going fucking stupid ass. De Blasio fucking said that they're going to mandate vaccines. Like, you have to be vaccinated to indoor dine and to go to gyms and to...
Basically, anywhere you want to go you're going to have to be vaccinated.
Anywhere you go indoors.
Yeah, but indoors. But here's my thing, is... legally, you cannot ask people their medical history.
Yeah.
So, how are you going to enforce this? Because it's illegal for you to ask me if I'm vaccinated. Second of all,
it's not illegal for them to ask you, but I think it's illegal for them because it violates your HIPAA rights or whatever.
Yeah.
To be like, okay, we'll prove it.
Exactly, to prove it. Like,
yeah,
exactly. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
But then on top of that, what was my point? fuck.
It's against our fucking rights.
It's against our right. It's totally against our rights. Like, I feel like they're gonna lose. They're gonna lose staff. They're gonna lose customers, patrons. They're gonna lose customers. We live in one of the biggest tourist cities in the world.
Yeah.
You don't think tourism is gonna go down?
Yeah.
You know? It just feels like such an invasion of privacy. And, because it's an invasion of privacy.
Right.
And it's starting to feel very segregated. Like, even when I went to a baseball game, there was a vaccinated section and a non-vaccinated section. You don't think this is going to cause problems? Doesn't this seem a little bit like, black people sit over here and white people sit over here?
Oh, black people get this water fountain, white people get this water fountain.
I don't know. It just seems a little...
That kind of seems, vaccinated people get this, unvaccinated people get this.
And let me tell you, I liked the unvaccinated section because I didn't have to sit next to anybody. And I was watching those vaccinated sections and they're all crowded in together next to people they don't know. And I said, fuck you.
Yeah, right. Like, yeah, you saw the bright side of it. But at the end of the day...
If I'm not allowed to go out to restaurants or I'm not allowed to go to places...
My friend made a very good point. She was like, okay, so people under 12 can't get vaccinated, so we're not allowed to let families we can't let families in to the restaurant anymore.
Yeah, like where does it stop? When does it end?
Yeah. So all these kids, like, you either have to find a babysitter if you want to go out to eat. You can't go out to eat with your child because they're not vaccinated.
Well, and then on top of that, it's like, okay, like the CDC just said that...
Or your religion.
Or your religion.
If you can't get vaccines, or if you can't get the vaccine because like, you're allergic, or your doctor doesn't recommend it.
Exactly. And on top of that, there's like the CDC just recommended that pregnant women get the vaccination. But I feel like, especially if you're pregnant, you have the right to be like, no, don't really feel comfortable getting vaccinated. So now you're basically discriminating against pregnant women.
Right.
Because you're saying that they have to be vaccinated. Like, there's just so... And this is the other thing, too, is... Listen, I don't think this is actually something that's going to... I'm hoping that it's not something that's actually going to affect our lives.
Right.
Because who's going to enforce this? Are they going to hire, with our taxpayer dollars, a special police force that's going to go around and... like, go to small businesses? Because let's be honest, it's the small businesses that are going to be fucking screwed here. They're going to go around to small businesses and be like, we need to see a log of everybody who's in here and make sure they're vaccinated. Who's going to pay for that? The taxpayers. And second of all, how are they going to do that?
Right.
Like, how is that even possible?
Yeah.
The logistics of it just don't make sense. They just don't make sense.
It makes no sense.
It doesn't make any sense. So, I really don't know what's gonna happen. I'm hoping that it's more talk than actual, because even when I
think it's a fear tactic.
It's a fear tactic. Go get vaccinated because you're not gonna be allowed to do anything.
I don't think it's necessarily going to happen. Like, I'm not going to worry about it until
you have to worry
about it. But I think it's fear mongering.
Yeah, it totally is. It's totally fear mongering, because even when at like the beginning of the pandemic, when they first opened restaurants back up, they were like, you have to, sign in your temperature and take temperatures. Some people are doing that, and some people are still doing that.
Yeah. But I went into a little tiny grocery store the other day because we ran out of pomegranate juice at our work, so I went to go buy some, and she was like, you have to wash your hands in the back before you touch anything. And I was like, okay,
well then I won't be shopping here.
What I'm looking for? And they were like, no. And I was like, okay, bye.
Yeah.
I literally just washed my hands before I left. You know what I mean? Like, whatever. But, like, they were... And whatever. They're a private business. Like,
they're allowed to do that.
Yeah, you want me to wash my hands before I shop in your store? You have the right to tell me to wash my hands before I...
But I also have the right to not shop at your store because you're making me go above and beyond for some fucking pomegranate juice.
Right, exactly.
So it goes both ways,
Totally.
At the end of the day, you just sort of have to have... You just have to do what's right for you.
Yeah, totally.
Both ways. Whether I like it and you have to do what's right for you, that's what you do. And it's
so true. So true.
Yeah.
Twin talk, twin talk. Twin talk, twin talk.